Diddly dang diddle 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 do. Woo! Hello, we're back with Turnabout Storm. It's been a little bit. By a little bit, I mean like a couple weeks. And by a couple weeks, I mean like yeah, it's been a few years. I think it's been since, I don't know, like 1942. I was born in the year 1843. And, it just kind of eluded me for a really long time. And it's time that I finally, get back into the Ace Attorney and My Little Pony, kind of universe and everything. I don't remember anything. Alright, let's do this.
No matter how far you run, no matter how long you hide, the finger of justice will never lose sight of you.
The finger of justice. The finger of justice. Not justice. Not the fist of justice. No, the finger of justice. Why the finger? Just move on. The finger of justice. Ponyville District Court, June 10th, 9:45 a.m.
Coffee. Need coffee.
Yo.
I told you, Phoenix, we didn't have any.
How do you
That
not
bed
have
was
coffee?
way too small. I hardly got any sleep last night.
It wasn't designed for someone as tall as you.
And I'm starving.
Spike
Then
and I
eat
offered you
something.
breakfast, but you wouldn't eat it.
Wow.
Sorry, but I don't eat hay.
Stop whining!
Then eat
I'm
pancakes.
not whining, I'm complaining! Sorry, Twilight. I'm just a bit
Clear
nervous.
difference.
I feel like such a rookie right now. I'm gonna be the only human being in that courtroom.
I'm sorry, too. The feeling's mutual. Hey!
Hey!
Can't you just say hello instead of blurting out hey like that?
What's
What-
wrong with you two? I should be the one that's jumpy right now.
Exactly,
Oh.
yeah, just...
That's right.
So, did you find any super awesome proof to clear my good name last night?
I wouldn't exactly call it super awesome. But we did get a tip-off who will be testifying as a witness today, so we got that on our side.
Let's go.
And who would that be? Fluttershy. What? Why is she testifying against me? She better not say anything dumb. Calm down, Rainbow Dash. Fluttershy wouldn't do that.
Debatable.
Twilight, do you know what the prosecutor's like?
The prosecutor? I forgot to look into that.
Oh no, it's gonna be like a
Being
rival.
a pro-
Gilda!
I wonder what Edgeworth would do if he were in my shoes right now.
Gilda. Gilda's the prosecutor. Ooh. Yeah. Hit him with a classic
This is just like that one episode of The Steel Samurai when he meets the pink princess.
Oh, I love this. Aw, I want more.
Doctor, I'd like the part of my brain responsible for that image lobotomized, please.
Does it really matter what the prosecutor is like?
Yes,
Save a
it
few.
does.
Most of the prosecutors in my world are always stuck up, smug, and arrogant.
Don't worry. I don't think there's any pony in Equestria like that.
oh, Jesus Christ, that scared the frick out of me. Gilda. Trixie!
We meet again, Twilight Sparkle.
Great and powerful Trixie!
What the cow?
The great and powerful Trixie is no friend of Twilight Sparkle.
What are you doing here, Trixie?
Come one, come all, the great and powerful Trixie will be displaying her prodigious and cunning prowess as a prosecutor in the courtroom today.
You're the prosecutor?
Trixie is a mare of many talents. Does it really come as a surprise?
Nah.
As soon as Trixie
it
caught
really
wind
doesn't.
of one of your pathetic little friends performing such a heinous act, Trixie jumped all over the opportunity to humiliate them as you humiliated Trixie.
Hold on, let me turn the volume down by
Calling
one.
pathetic.
Oh, are you mad? Don't worry, the great
There
and
we go.
powerful Trixie hears that you're going to be having a nice long vacation on the sun.
On the
That
sun.
should get your mind off of things. Ha ha! Bon voyage!
Yo, wait a
Why
minute, what's this
you?
background music?
Rainbow Dash, don't let her rile you up. It could look bad for us.
Ooh.
And what in Celestia's
Background
name
music.
are you supposed to be?
Me? I'm Rainbow's defense attorney, Phoenix Wright.
Sup,
What?
Phoenix?
You? This should be easy if Trixie's opponent is to be this hairless ape. From what Trixie has gathered, you are only here because Twilight's screw-up botched the spell. Ha! Trixie would never settle for a wretched-looking creature such as yourself for a defense attorney. Nor would Trixie blunder such a simple summoning spell in the first place.
Actually, Rainbow Dash, forget what I said. Go for it. Make it hurt.
Go for the eyes, Tina.
Phoenix, Rainbow Dash, stop it.
No,
Trixie,
you can't
I
make
didn't mean
me.
to humiliate you. Please don't take this out on my friends.
It's too late for that. Now, if you will excuse Trixie, she must prepare for her grand debut as an extravagant and benevolent prosecutor.
Phoenix, you know what you said about prosecutors being stuck-up, smug, and arrogant?
Yes?
Yes.
I guess we have those here in Equestria as well.
Who
Yes.
was that?
She's a traveling performer named Trixie.
Did you not hear the
I
written
kinda got her name down a long time ago. She only said it about a dozen times.
Actually, she only said it 12 times, not a dozen.
Rainbow Dash.
I'm gonna go get a snack. Well, I got my big pack, 12 big brownies, whole entire box of cosmic brownies with chocolate chip candy that are individually wrapped with a net weight of 1 pound, 12 ounces, and 28 ounces with 794 grams, made by the McKee, a family bakery, and with a little child at the top that says Little Debbie at the bottom. I'm assuming that's her name. So, yeah, we're just gonna dig into this kind of thingy, you know? And for the people who don't think that I actually have a box with me right now, just you hear that? That's the sound of a box opening. Yeah. Oh! What's that? That's a wrapper! It's a wrapper! Wow, would you look at that? Huh. Also, I was kidding this whole entire time. I was just opening up the box and I had a wrapper in it, so, you know. But you'll never know which one's the truth!
Rainbow Dash. A dozen is 12.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't know that. It would have been easier if you just said 12.
Anyway, how do
Just had to get that out of the way.
you know that prosecutor, Twilight?
I didn't know her as a prosecutor. I don't even know when that happened. She came to Ponyville a while ago, showing off her magical talents.
Magical talents? Like magic tricks?
Okay, what do I know this
She kinda
background
looked like
music
a magician judging by the attire.
for?
Yes,
Oh,
like
from.
me, she's a unicorn, and she had a habit for running her mouth about her magical abilities, claiming she was the most magically gifted unicorn in Equestria.
Running her mouth is
Where
kind
do
of
I
an
know this
understatement.
music from?
You seem to have some sort of grudge against you. What happened?
How should I put this? Twilight totally showed up that snot
Oh,
by
this is
fixing
gonna
up
kill
a
me.
mess she caused. Well, yeah. Trixie is just jealous because Twilight's better with magic.
The mighty don't flaunt their power. The sly eagle hides its claws.
Phoenix, I'm impressed. I didn't know you were into proverbs.
What can I say?
The Bible?
I should really tell her I just stole that one from a video game.
So, Nix, you think you can beat that stuck-up braggart?
Talk about the
Braggart?
pot calling the kettle black. You didn't do it, right? I'm sure things will turn out fine.
This isn't Mr. Wright's first murder trial, Rainbow. He's a professional. If anyone can get you out of this, he
Oh, I
can.
thought you said it
No
is
substitute for
his
experience.
first.
Right.
There's something bothering me though, Twilight.
And that's your
What is
hair.
it, Phoenix?
Fix it.
Not getting cold feet, are you?
No. It's just that this courthouse looks exactly like the one in my world.
Well, of course it does. It was inspired from human architect.
Why would it
What?
be inspired off human architecture? Seems a little unnecessary if you ask me.
How?
Humans have a commendable sense of justice. The way you humans uphold the law is what must have inspired the designers of this courthouse.
Modern society today. Twilight Sparkle. Oh how. Oh how. Oh man.
Our criminal justice
No.
system also resembles yours as well, from what I've read, so you should feel right at home.
I just hope justice swings in our favor today.
Do you really think the evidence we found will be enough?
I hope so.
Hey, What's this thing? I don't
9.
remember us finding this yesterday.
I love that movie.
That's the toy you were playing with yesterday, Nix.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's mine. Must have got mixed up in the evidence we found. And it's not a toy!
Whatever you say.
Can you hand that over here, Twilight? I should really keep a better eye on it. Maya will kill me if I lose it.
Sure, here you go.
Huh?
Oh, what's happening?
What the?
Whoa! Are you two okay?
Somebody
Nix,
died.
what was that?
I don't know. It's never done that before.
You still haven't
Well,
told
you're
me
in
what
a
that
pony
thing is
world.
yet. The light it just emitted, it felt
Oh, you think?
mystical.
You think?
It allows me to... Should I really tell her what it does? It would be awkward if I told her I can see deep secrets people are hiding.
It allows you to what?
It allows me to have good luck. It's a good
Yeah,
luck charm.
yeah.
You say good luck charm, I say toy.
Don't forget
Adorable.
who's defending you, Skittles.
Here's your charm. I guess we need all the good luck we can get today.
Right. That was odd. It flashing like that when Twilight picked it up? It looks fine. I hope it still works.
Are you okay? You look a little worried.
It's nothing.
The defense
Yeah.
and its
Oh,
co-counsel
God.
also make their way to the courtroom.
Okay, Phoenix. The trial is about to start. Do your best.
Do your best.
Forget about the Magatons.
Remember,
I have bigger
Twilight's
problems right
life,
now.
or Rainbow
Even
Dash's
what little
life is
time I
on
had
the
to
line.
prepare, I've got to try my best for their sake.
Bonneville District Court. Courtroom number 1, June 10th, 10 a.m. Oh, whoa. I'm getting real pixelated.
now in session. Are both sides ready?
The great and powerful Trixie was born ready.
Yo.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Your Honor?
Mr. Wright, fancy meeting you here.
You know him, Phoenix? That's great.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh my god, I love that.
But
Oh my god.
I thought... What's going on here?
Last night while you were in bed, the princess contacted me about complications.
Complications?
Originally, Princess Celestia was going to preside as the judge, but the High Council
God.
members were concerned that her verdict might be biased.
But what's he doing here?
I thought, since we have a human defense attorney, I'd get a human judge as well. So I summoned the greatest
Oh, hi,
human judge,
Phoenix.
and he's a really nice guy. He took the whole thing a lot better than you did. I would have told you that I summoned him, but I didn't want to wake you.
Aww.
You're kidding me.
Are you sure you didn't summon the ficklest judge ever, Twilight?
Oh well. As weird as this is, he seems to always give fair verdicts. I shouldn't be complaining. But isn't this princess the ruler of your country? Can't you just say,
This is
too
this
bad I'm doing it
country.
anyway?
Princess
Too
Celestia is
bad.
an all-powerful ruler, yes, but every political decision must go by the High Council first.
There's a high,
They represent
high
the best
council?
interests of the citizens of Equestria. Naturally, this case went by them, and they wouldn't allow the princess to reside as the judge.
I didn't know there was a high council.
That's
High
democracy
council.
for you.
High council!
Aren't these ponies just remarkable, Mr. Wright? They've shown me nothing but a good time.
Jolly good
All they've
show.
done for me is make fun of my hair.
Enough with this idle chit-chat. Trixie
Well-
has a trial to win.
I would say yes. I would say yes.
Oh, that's correct. We have a trial underway. We'll have to catch up later, Mr. Wright. I expect you are aware of the workings of Equestria.
Huh? The workings?
You see, this world operates a lot differently opposed to our world.
Twilight
Yeah.
Sparkle here showed me a bit, but I figured it's almost like our world, just with talking ponies.
Kind of.
No, Mr. Wright.
No!
There are
No,
many
Mr.
amazing
Wright.
things these ponies do that are a far cry from our world.
This is why you should have studied.
Yes.
Could you tell me about these differences, Your Honor?
Well, Mr. Wright, the first
Well,
thing you
Mr.
should know
Wright.
is...
Objection! It's not our fault this bumbling buffoon didn't do any research. We shouldn't be holding up the trial because of his stupidity and negligence.
Bro, he's been here for a day.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but the prosecution is right. You should have studied Equestria before jumping into this case.
I'm sorry?
I'll try to keep you informed if we encounter anything that may work differently from your world.
Alright, thank you.
The trial will now commence.
Indeed, this drabble has wasted enough of Trixie's time.
That third person thing is really getting on my nerves.
Very well.
Not for me.
The prosecution may make her opening statement.
About time. The great and powerful Trixie would like to start off by saying the defense has no chance of winning in this. Zero. Zilch. Nada. None.
What kind of opening statement
nothing.
is that?
In fact, Trixie finds it insulting she is not given a proper attorney to wage battle with.
Oh my
Instead,
God.
she is forced to deal with this idiot.
What's your problem?
Please
What's
refrain
your
from
problem,
personal attacks
bro?
on the defense, Miss Trixie. Can you please just get on with stating your case?
There has to be some rule in the prosecutor handbook to be as unpleasant as possible.
Very well. Trixie shall dazzle and enlighten you all on the events that transpired that fateful night. On June 8th, around the 20th hour, Ace Swift, a famous Pegasus athlete, was murdered in the Everfree Forest.
Kinda
Unfortunately,
sucks.
we don't know why he was in such a place, but the Ponyville police force found his body there, and with the evidence and an eyewitness account, they were able to find his killer, Rainbow Dash.
Can you please share with the court the evidence that points to Miss Dash's guilt?
Let me guess, just a hair.
Certainly.
This is it, Phoenix.
We'll finally have some light shed on what exactly happened.
Ace Swift was electrocuted and killed instantly as detailed in this autopsy report.
Oh, yeah.
Executed? That is a peculiar way to die.
Interesting.
Electrocution? But how? The crime scene was in a clearing. I saw no electronic devices or anything of that nature.
Let
Lightning
Trixie
storm?
finish, you dunce!
Ugh.
There was also a fresh, sizable burn mark on the back of the victim's neck. Unfortunately, we couldn't find the cause of it.
A burn mark?
That wasn't the cause of death, though. It was the electrocution that did him in. The investigators
How?
found decisive evidence pointing to Rainbow Trash as the assailant in this crime.
Bro, why you gotta
What
do
was
that?
that?
A storm cloud found right above the crime scene is what we believe killed Ace.
It could have just been a lightning storm.
A storm cloud? You call that decisive? How could you place blame on my client for that? Unless you're honestly
Dude, I get to slam
suggesting
my
Rainbow
desk.
Dash can move around clouds and make them shoot lightning at will.
Phoenix, who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him?
Why is everyone staring at me like that?
He's got this
Oh,
smile.
Mr. Wright.
What's her problem, Twilight? She can't honestly think someone can control weather. It's ludicrous.
You have to be the biggest imbecile Trixie has ever laid eyes on!
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Wright, that's a Pegasus' job here in Equestria. It's sort of what they do.
What?
They schedule and control the weather, Phoenix. When it rains, snows, hails.
Winter wrap up,
doing.
winter wrap
Oh.
up. Let's finish our holiday
Sorry,
cheer.
my mistake.
Trixie knew you were incompetent, but this will be a walk in the park.
Oh, shut the
The
frick up.
defense will refrain from any more outbursts or they will be reprimanded.
Maybe you should have, I don't know, studied.
I said I was sorry.
When a
Give the man
Pegasus
a
sets
break.
off a cloud, the first bolt will always strike directly under it. This particular storm cloud bore hoof marks of the rainbow-colored loser in the defendant chair.
I'll show you who's a loser, you two-bit fraud!
Order! Order in the court, I say! The defendant will
Order,
remain
order.
seated during the duration of the trial.
This is a disaster.
A fun
Naturally,
disaster.
the body was discovered directly under the storm cloud in question. Trixie believes this is a pretty open and shut case.
As do I. There aren't many ways to be electrocuted in the middle of the forest. Well, there was that one incident when I was camping with the bug zapper.
Oh my
It nearly
God.
fried my beard off.
I never saw the judge.
Magnificent beard.
I'd like to ask some questions.
Fine then, Mr. Wrong. Ask away.
Mr.
It's right. First off, how are the police notified of the murder? It was in the middle of a forest, right? Who reported it?
It was quite peculiar, actually. Prior to the crime, the police received a vague tip that wished to remain anonymous. They are being questioned more thoroughly in the advent of the murder, though.
What was this tip?
All they said was, something big is going down in the Everfree Forest.
That's it?
Trixie told you it was vague. And due to the attitude of this anonymous tip, the police didn't respond as quickly as they could have, since the tip failed to specify a time when something big was going down.
Isn't that
True.
negligence? They could have saved someone's life.
This is true, Miss Trixie. The police force should have responded to this tip more responsibly.
If you were to meet
Fair
this
enough.
anonymous tip, you'd take them as seriously as the police force did. Any more questions, Mr. Wrong?
Mr.
I
Wrong.
told you it's right! I do have some questions regarding that cloud, though. How many times did the storm cloud strike? I noticed 2 charred areas that were quite a distance apart from each other on the crime scene.
3 times. After the cloud was activated by... you know who. The cloud operates by itself, firing lightning gradually whenever it wants, but never in the same place twice. It was only large enough to hold 3 bolts of lightning.
3?
The first bolt was directly under the cloud where the late Mr. Swift lay. The second one, we don't know where it hit.
Objection! Wait, then maybe...
Trixie knows what you are going to say, and it's not going to work.
But...
The investigation team combed the entire perimeter of the crime scene and didn't find any indication the bolt hit the ground or any trees in the storm cloud's proximity. It's truly a mystery where this bolt of lightning went.
Hey, then what if it...
Ace was also wearing a
God.
lightning-proof suit that protects the body from lightning, standard issue for all participants in the Equestrian 500. It protects Pegasi from lightning when flying at high altitudes. The only reason the first bolt killed him is because it was aimed with precision at one of the exposed parts by rainbow trash.
I think
Jeez.
that...
If the second bolt hit Ace directly, it still would have touched the ground, leaving burn marks like the one under the cloud, even if he were struck while in the air.
The prosecution's logic is very sound, so I must overrule the defense.
Bruh!
But I didn't get to say anything.
Fine,
That's-
then what were you going to say, Mr. Wright?
Okay, thank you.
Exactly what she said.
Then the
Oh.
defense's claims have been double overruled.
What about
Oh.
the third lightning bolt?
Since the storm cloud was important evidence, it was left on the scene undisturbed, and the investigation team witnessed the final bolt take down a tree east of the crime scene, as Trixie will show you on the diagram of this clearing. Right here is where the first lightning bolt hit, directly above the body. We know it was set off at 8:40. The second one is a mystery. We don't know where it touched down, but we are sure a bolt of lightning left that cloud at 8:50. The
10
third bolt
minutes.
touched down
Wow.
at 11:35 p.m. when the
Damn.
investigation team was on the scene, so we can completely rule it out of the crime. It just took down a tree right here.
So that's what happened to that tree. But how are you so sure of the time the first 2 lightning bolts touched down?
We
Fair
were able
point.
to use cloud ballistics to confirm the second bolt left the cloud at exactly 8:50.
Cloud
Cloud
ballistics.
You've gotta be joking. I better not question it, though. I don't want a penalty.
And the first?
True.
That's where Trixie's eyewitness comes in.
It must be Fluttershy.
Since the first bolt was manually set off by a Pegasus, cloud ballistics can't confirm when it was fired, but luckily we have an eyewitness who saw it.
I wish to hear a testimony from the eyewitness. Please bring them out.
Very
Please
well.
them out.
State your name and occupation, please.
Oh, it's Invisible Bob.
Where's the witness?
Down here. That voice.
Wait.
Who is that? I thought Fluttershy was going to be the witness.
I think it's my friend's kid sister. What does she have to do with this?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Friends, kids, sister.
Perhaps we should get some boxes for the witness to stand on. There, much better.
Oh, it's Applebloom.
Oh, aren't you the most adorable little thing?
Now then, witness, state your name and occupation.
My name is Applebloom, and I'm a killing mock crusader!
Cutie Mark. What? I did my research in Equestria, but I never came across anything regarding crusaders.
What the heck is a Cutie Mark Crusader, Twilight?
It's hard to explain.
Watch
We
the
were
10th
informed by a resident of the
episode
Everfree Forest this
of
filly
season
was walking
1.
home the night of the murder.
I think.
Sure enough, she witnessed the first lightning bolt. The witness's occupation doesn't matter, though. What's important is what she...
What are you talking about? It does matter. As a Cutie Mark Crusader, it's my duty to crusade my talents everywhere so I can earn my Cutie Mark, even if 1/3 of the team is here.
I'm so confused. What on earth is a Cutie Mark? Is it the nickname of her boyfriend Mark or something?
Oh my god.
A cutie mark is a symbol ponies earn when we find our special talent. For example, the stars on mine represent my expertise in magic and love for stargazing.
That's just... strange.
Actually, I wonder what my cutie mark would be. Maybe a hand pointing an index finger filled with righteous justice. That would be amazing.
Listen, sweetie. Your job is to
Sweetie?
testify just like Trixie told you to earlier.
Talking about
Hey, what
Applebloom.
are you?
Huh? Me?
Stop ignoring the great and powerful Trixie!
Yeah, you. I've never seen anything like you before.
I'm a human.
A human, huh? Is that your job?
No, that's my species. I'm a lawyer if you're wondering what my job is.
A lawyer? What's a lawyer?
A lawyer
What I'm doing
argues
right
points
now.
and theorizes to defend someone in trouble.
Your job is to argue?
Well,
Amen.
yes, I guess it's kind of like that.
I knew it! There is a cutie mark for arguing! Wait till I tell Scootaloo! We
Oh,
were
that's
going about
awesome.
it all wrong! We can be Cutie Mark Crusader lawyers!
The future of criminal justice is looking pretty bleak right now.
Witness, let's get
Oh
back
my
on
God, the
topic.
comedy in this
Testify
is
as to
so
what you
good.
saw last night.
No! I'm losing valuable crusading time because of you. This is boring.
What?
I don't have to listen to you. You're that
That was
snotty
such a
show-off
good wife.
Applejack told me about.
Snotty? Why, you...
You tell her, Applebloom.
That's smug
I'm
face.
actually kind of enjoying this.
The defense will wipe that stupid grin off his ugly mug, and the witness will cooperate.
Oh my god.
Witness, can you please testify for us? Then you can do all the crusading you want. It won't take long at all. Besides, maybe you're a Cutie Mark Crusader witness testifier.
Your Honor, how much shame do you have left after saying something like that?
Hey,
Uh,
I think you're
and
right,
all the
mister.
shame.
That cutie mark is as good as mine.
Or no, would I have...
Alright, witness.
Not
Tell
a
every
bit
pony
shame.
what you told Trixie earlier.
Fine then. Cutie Mark Crusader witness testifier.
Walking home.
I went to Zagara's place in the Everfree Forest to help her brew some
Testimony.
stuff.
Testimony.
After we were all done, I walked home along the pathway. Just then, I heard a lightning bolt. It was 8:40, but it didn't scare me. Then I found my way out of the forest and went on home.
Wait, that was
So
it?
there was indeed lightning from around the time of
That was
death.
it?
Mr. Wright, this isn't looking good for your client.
Please just let me cross-examine this witness, Your Honor.
She's a child, Phoenix. It might just be an overactive imagination.
I don't think so. I think she's being vague, if anything.
Vague? Meaning she's not telling us everything?
Precisely. I don't think this will be about finding a contradiction, more than about digging out those extra nuggets of information.
Alright, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Hold
Before
it.
we begin the cross-examination, Trixie knows all about sneaky, underhanded defense attorney tricks. If you dare press this innocent and fragile child too hard, you will be punished.
You will be
What?
punished!
She's right. You better not hurt this sweet little one's feelings, Mr. Wright. I know these tactics all too well. You'll be forced to face the consequences if you do.
Children, the kryptonite of Phoenix Wright.
I went to Zagara's place in the Everfree Forest to help her brew some stuff.
Zecora? Who's this?
She's a zebra, a friend of mine who lives in the forest.
There are talking zebras here as well?
Oh, brother.
And you were helping her brew potions. What kind of potions?
I don't really know. She just told me to gather some flowers and plants outside the house.
The zebra told us she was making herbal ointments and medicines. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay,
I've heard it all. A zebra brewing potion
Okay.
is nothing out of the
Pretty
ordinary.
good, pretty good, pretty good.
So what did you do afterward, Applebloom?
Well... After we were all done, I walked home along the pathway.
You walked home all alone? I heard that forest was dangerous. Definitely not a place for someone your age.
Thank heaven she is alright. There are terrible creatures in that forest.
Yeah.
Truth is, I wasn't supposed to be in there that late. I got grounded when I got home.
Well
Serves
then.
you right for breaking your curfew.
I
mean, you sure are a brave Cutie Mark Crusader!
Cutie Mark Crusader!
Mr. Wright, you are treading on very thin ice.
I better be careful what I say to her.
Try not to be too hard on her feelings.
I'm kind of on a handicap
Can't
here,
make
not being able
child
to squeeze
sad.
information as I normally would from any other witness. But I've dealt with children in the past, and I can do it again.
So you have children? You don't really look like a father type.
No, I don't have kids. I meant I've dealt with children testifying.
He has one.
Me with
Doesn't
children.
he?
That'll be the day.
If the defense is done with idle conversation, please continue your cross-examination. And remember, gently, Mr. Wright, or else you'll be hearing my gavel banging an unfortunate fate for you.
Yes, sir. The judge is staring at me like he has the intent to kill.
Oh
okay,
no.
Applebloom, please continue.
Just then, I heard a lightning bolt. It was 8:40. But it didn't scare me.
How did you know the time?
Zagor's clock said
Yeah.
8:35 when I left.
She has a
And I
clock?
had been walking for about 5 minutes.
That lines up exactly with the time of death.
Why do you say it didn't scare you? No one asked you if it did.
Okay, maybe it scared me a little.
A little?
Yeah, just a little. No big deal.
I don't
What
think
does
you're
it
being
matter?
honest with me, Applebloom.
Mr. Wrong is
What is-
badgering the witness. Who cares if the lightning scared her? Penalize
Yeah,
him!
honestly.
Objection! She
Ooh.
isn't giving us all the details as to what she saw.
I mean...
I'll allow the defense to pursue this matter, but I'm warning you, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I understand.
Dude, this is some
Apple,
sweaty Tims.
You need
Some
to tell
sweaty
the
times.
truth. Even if it may not seem like it, this is really important. Someone's life depends on you telling the truth.
Ooh.
Someone's life?
Yes.
Yes.
If you don't tell the truth, you may be ruining an innocent pony's life.
I don't want an innocent pony's life to be ruined.
Then please tell us what really happened, Applebloom.
There you go, there you go, there you go.
Lightning really scared me.
Then what did you do?
The noise scared me, and I ran off the path deeper into the forest.
You ran off the path?
Yeah, I kinda got lost in the forest. I was really scared.
The witness will amend this to her testimony.
Okay. After the lightning scared me, I ran off the path and got a little lost.
Yes.
How long were you lost?
I was in there for a really long time.
How long?
How long exact? Ooh.
A really long time.
That's not good.
Okay,
That's not good.
Let's look at this a different way. What time was it when you got out?
Well, my house is 10 minutes away from the Everfree Forest.
Okay, okay.
So I guess I got out of the forest at exactly 9.
She would have heard a second lightning bolt then. She would have heard a second lightning bolt.
9 o'clock.
Her family can confirm she got home at 9:10.
Interesting. So you were lost for 20 minutes. That's quite a long time.
It was really dark in there. I couldn't see anything.
Did you hear another
I remember
lightning
it
bolt?
being extremely dark in there as well.
I could find my way out of the forest while on the pathway because I could feel the dirt road on my hooves. But once I was on the grass, I couldn't tell left from right.
So you just wandered around blindly for 20 minutes?
Yeah, I thought I'd be lost in there forever.
Do not fear, little one. I'll defend you from all those horrible monsters
I like
in
the
that dreadful
judge.
forest
The judge
with
is
my
great.
gavel of truth.
The Judge versus the Everfree Forest. Sounds like the title of a pay-per-view event.
I was especially scared when I bumped into that thing.
What thing?
You bumped into something?
I mean, you bumped into a lot of things.
Witness, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. Why
Dude,
did
this
you
is
not
getting
say
good.
anything to me regarding this earlier?
Because I don't like you.
Looks like Trixie's getting a
Oh my
dose of her own
god,
medicine.
yes.
Did Trixie just...
What? What about her?
Dude, this is
She
awesome.
just Never mind, it's nothing important.
What did Trixie do?
If you say so, Twilight.
Dude, this is going.
I'd like to know
This
more
is
about
going.
this thing she bumped into.
As do I. Would you mind adding
Dude, the
this to your
pacing's picking up.
testimony, dear?
Not a problem. All of a sudden, I bumped into something.
You bumped into something?
What was
it?
It could have been a
I
tree.
don't have a clue. It was really dark. I
Could have been
couldn't
the
see
body.
anything.
Could have been Gilda.
You have to know more about this.
But I really don't know what it was, Mr. Lawyer. Honest.
Objection! Leave her alone, you jerk. She doesn't know what it was.
Bro, chill.
This is important information. Just moments ago, you said she never told you about this.
Exactly.
I'm curious to know what she bumped into as well. Objection overruled!
Get smoked! Get smoked, idiot!
If you enjoy hearing pointless information, be my guest. It was probably just a tree or a rock. I think
True,
the defense
could have
is
been a
just
tree.
hopelessly grasping at straws.
Why did
Twilight?
Twilight keep randomly looking over at Trixie like that? I should ask.
Dude, this is
For now,
getting
I have to
so
focus on the matters at
spicy.
hand. Okay, Applebloom. Just like how I asked you to think a different way about how long you were lost, let's think about this a different way.
What do you mean?
What did it feel like? What did the thing you bumped into feel like?
True. Was it scaly?
that's right.
Was it brown?
What is it?
Did it feel brownish?
It felt alive. It wasn't a rock or a tree.
Tiger.
Alive?
Tiger?
It was alive? Please explain how you were
Trees
able
are
to
alive.
deduce this.
I definitely felt fur when I bumped into it.
Bear.
And I could hear it breathing heavy, like it was really tired.
It
Bear.
was breathing? Could it have been a wild animal?
Maybe
I'm not
the
too
person,
sure.
the pony.
I know I heard it breathing heavily though.
How did it react when you bumped into it?
When I bumped into it, it jumped a bit.
I would probably jump too if something bumped me in the dark.
It's
That's
the
what
pony.
Trixie
There's no second lightning bolt. She has not said that she heard a second lightning bolt, and if the thing she bumped into jumped, I would assume that would be more of a pony rather than a wild animal. So, well, I already know. I actually already know what happens at the end of this because I got spoiled. But I like to collect all the information and the pieces of evidence that kind of foreshadow what the actual truth of the matter is, which is nice.
Trixie wouldn't. Trixie is brave and courageous.
Oh, shut up.
Almost right after, there was another bolt of lightning.
That must have been the second one.
But the thing is, it didn't scare me. Really, honest this time.
Oh, there was
Why
a second.
didn't it scare you this time?
There was a second
I
lightning
know
bolt.
this will sound strange. After it flashed, my eyes kind of hurt for a bit.
That's not strange. Anyone's eyes would hurt if there was a sudden burst of light in pitch-black darkness.
Fair
Well,
enough.
Not that part, Mr. Lawyer. After that, I stumbled around for about a minute or two because I couldn't open my eyes. The flash of the lightning made my eyes sting, but when the hurting of my eyes went away, I was outside the forest, just like that.
What? But how?
There is only one way
Luck.
in and out of that forest, and that is the entrance on the pathway. The trees surrounding the forest outer perimeter act as a barricade. You can only leave or enter the ever-free forest from the entrance. Unless, of course, you're a Pegasus, then you can just fly out.
That is certainly strange.
How could you go from being lost to outside just like that, Applebloom?
I know it sounds weird, but it's true. I was outside the dark forest after the lightning hit. I went straight home afterwards, and I got home at 9:10 like I said before.
Wait, what did you just say?
I went straight home after I was outside the forest, because I was, scared.
Objection! The prosecution has some explaining to do.
What are you babbling about?
Applebloom
Ugh.
claims she got out of the forest at exactly 9 o'clock, when she saw the second bolt of lightning.
Yes. So what?
Oh.
I see you caught on. According to these cloud ballistics, you said the second lightning bolt struck at 10 to 9. So why did Applebloom see a lightning bolt 10 minutes after that?
Yo!
Well, maybe...
Get smoked!
It couldn't have been the third one, since that one struck down after 11.
Miss Trixie, this is a big oversight. Why is there a 10-minute gap as to when the child saw the lightning bolt?
I've been Trixie, be quiet!
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Okay,
the
fine,
great
jeez.
and powerful Trixie is done thinking.
Alright, Trixie, alright, Trixie.
Trixie wants the defense to explain what this means.
Hey, you're just saying that because you don't know.
You're the one that brought up the inconsistency, therefore you should be the one to explain it.
Very well. There are two possibilities to this. Either what Applebloom saw wasn't lightning, or she's mistaken on the time. That is, if your cloud ballistics are accurate.
They are accurate, to the second. And this Philly's family can confirm she arrived at home at 9:10. So the prosecution is under the impression what little Applebloom saw was not lightning. That is Trixie's great and powerful theory.
What?
I can't believe you just fell for that.
But she stole...
It could have been a giant Illuma bear the child bumped into, or something of that nature. Many animals in the Everfree Forest have strange characteristics, including built-in lights. She probably just bumped into it and just happened to be near the exit of the forest and stumbled out in her daze. The great and powerful Trixie has explained this inconsistency in the witness's testimony.
You sure are very bright deducing something like that.
Oh my
Miss
god.
Trixie.
No.
Naturally.
That was my deduction.
There's still a problem, Your Honor.
What is that, Mr. Wright? Miss Trixie seems to have solved the mystery of the time inconsistency.
But another mystery comes from that.
Do tell, Mr. Wright.
Ooh.
The real second bolt of lightning. Why didn't Applebloom mention seeing or hearing that?
Ah, you bring a valid point, Mr. Wright. Witness,
Valid.
Yes?
did you not see any lightning other than the one at 8:40 that night?
I only saw that one at 8:40 and that one after I bumped into that thing.
This is most peculiar. Trixie, do you have an explanation for
Nope. And no, I will see you all in the second part.